What up, all my hoodlums, hooligans, knuckleheads, players and pimps, slayers and simps, hoes and freaks, nerds and geeks, strippers and tipper thugs and gorillas, soldiers and kings, goddesses and queens, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, niggas and bitches, and you sophisticated motherfuckers alike. Welcome to Hip Hop's biggest fan. And today, I'm with J9. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm well, brother. How are you?
Hanging in there, you know, taking it day by day, but I'm out here.
I'm with you. I'm sincerely on some personal shit. I feel you. This brother has out several projects. Man, we were supposed to hopefully do this shit. I'm gonna say a couple weeks ago, he shot a video for Strawberry Henny. Right. I got there a little too late. Pardon me. I got there when I could, and I tried to hit him. I'm just being honest about my shit. I'm just being, you know, whatever. But, you know, he was doing the video. I was trying to get there to do this with him. I got there late. Pardon me, you know, but we here today, goddamn. We in the parking lot of the Windsor. We was going to try to do it inside, but it's very active in that motherfucker this Wednesday night. Very active. And shout out to them for that, you know. Good business for them, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at all. But yo, whew. I mean, I'm gonna just start from how we get it down, yo. Where you from? Where you originally from, brother?
Baltimore, Maryland, West Baltimore, Maryland, Pennsylvania Avenue, Upton neighborhood, Mackinnon Division Street.
That's right next to goddamn Shake and Bake, ain't it?
Absolutely. Born and raised in the whole neighborhood all my life.
Okay.
All my life.
Yeah, that's right around there. Okay, so you know Pennsylvania Avenue, you know, shit has always been the shit in Baltimore, even back to Billie Holiday days. You know, well before any of us were born. I'm gonna just say probably when our grandparents was getting down, getting busy, you know, in their youthful ages. So you know, it's a historic area that you grew up in.
Absolutely.
Please tell me about your upbringing, brother, and you know how that helped shape you and mold you as a person, as a man, all the things who you are.
All right, so music always kind of been like the foundation, like the blueprint of my life. All right, I was a football player, but half the time I was playing instruments. I played for the Booker T. Washington orchestra.
Time out. That's a middle school?
Middle school.
Okay. All right.
Booker T. Washington Middle. I was in that band. So through that tenure at Booker T, all 3 years I was in the band there. We would do things not far from the school at the Meyerhoff and the Symphony.
Right.
They would have us like some real orchestrated Beethoven shit.
No, yeah, right? I know. I've had to go to the orchestra to see the real live Baltimore Symphony Orchestra against my will when I was younger. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it funky, but I understand what it is. So please continue.
But this is before the rap. So at this point, I'm still like a fan of rap, but I'm playing instruments. So I played the clarinet.
Okay.
At a very high level. To the point it got me a scholarship or whatever you want to call it.
No shit.
School of the Arts.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh nigga, yeah, he was nice with it.
Yeah.
He was showing up. Okay.
Would win doing that, you know.
Yeah. We'll win master.
Making my lungs useful. Besides smoking weed and shit. But so. That's when
I got two. Continue. I'm sorry. You said two things. Made me want to ask you two different questions, but continue. I'm sorry.
So basically, that's when that the instrument era of my life came to a halt because, like you just brought up, being born and raised in the Pennsylvania Avenue neighborhood, it's historic, but it's definitely the ghetto. And
that part too, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point in time, I chose to follow my friends.
It's the 90s?
This is 1990, this will be 96.
Okay.
1996. In 1996. So I chose to follow my friends, and I went to Carver instead of accepting the scholarship to school up. Right. And
I ain't even.
you can imagine.
You can imagine what I'm about to say to you, but
I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it.
yo, I can imagine what certain people say to you. I don't know what you think. You know, just damn, yo. All I can say is damn.
Right.
Damn.
I mean, you know, I'm not even gonna bullshit you. Like,
Damn.
from what I experienced and the things if we talking in real time,
Right.
I wouldn't change it. But
Fair enough.
as in hindsight, all right. So let's rewind. This is what I would say to any man that have a child. Definitely be there in your child's life, because your child will make some fucked up decisions that you could probably alter. So I would think if my father was in my life like I'm in my son's life, I would have been there to been the voice of reason to go there.
Yeah. Try to do your best to guide
You know
him.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get it, yo.
But so
I get it, yo. My father died when I was 9, yo, so I ain't had that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't even had that.
So, my father, so that being said, I made a decision, bro. My bad, y'all. But I made a decision that, I basically went to Carver, followed my homeboys. Of course, you know, it was kind of like unconsciously a downhill spiral. As a youngin', you don't know you fucking up.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? But I would say that fuck up spawned me to rapping. It spawned me to rapping.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, with that being said, when did you first? What's your first recollections of hip hop and other in this kind of demographic of music that you do?
all right, man. So
Your earliest recollection.
my earliest recollection is that I was going through some stuff in my grandmother's house, and she had a crate, and it was stuff in the crate. So I picked up this one tape, put the tape on, and it had all the cussing in the world, right? So at the time, I did. I did. I read it. I remember it now, but at the time, my first recollection of hip hop was Scarface. That was my first. Here you go.
Can I just jump on here and say he could arguably, a lot of people don't, but could be in top 5, at least top 10.
Chad.
Just saying.
Yeah,
You know.
absolutely Scarface. Like, one of the goats.
Man,
But
you remember the album?
I don't. All right. So what I would say is it got took away from me.
Because you was too young.
It got took away from me, right? But
It's early 90s.
This early 90s.
Yeah.
But my first actual, like, okay, this shit is talking to me, and I understood what it was saying, was Nas, It Was Written.
1996, as you said.
Nas, It Was Written. Yeah, so, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it's adding up, you know.
You're right.
So, around that time, that's where the music came to play.
Y'all
and-
hear that?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they got going.
Yeah, I don't know. We ain't got to worry about it. I don't know about you, but we ain't got to listen.
Yeah, we definitely ain't got to worry about it. But, yeah, so, Nas, It Was Written. My favorite song was Street Dreams. About that. I mean, of course, the commercial shit like I Rule the World and all that. But it was Street Dreams. Street Dreams, that was my shit. I played that shit until, I don't know. I knew every word, every ad lib, every hi-hat. Yeah. No, It Was Written.
Yo, no, I mean, some people argue that's Nas' greatest album. I ain't about to get into that debate because on this 6 joint run he been doing since 2020 with Hit Boy, my goodness gracious.
Well, what I would say is, they could say that's his greatest album. I would say that's one of the greatest albums of all time.
That as well, brother. Touche, my nigga. Touche,
I would say
goddamn.
that. Like, I would say that. Like,
Real talk.
It don't get too. Oh my God! Like,
It's a lot more well polished to me than as a fan than Illmatic. It's more polished.
right. It is well more polished. I mean, I could see how people could. You know, we was groomed to stay away from rappers that went commercial, so I could see where a lot of his fans might have felt like it was more geared to a commercial album,
right?
Because of the money they might have put into certain singles, but it was more polished, like you said. Now, you know, the other album definitely was the shit. Illmatic, that was the shit too. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, to me, he was like a diamond in the rough on Illmatic, but came, it was written. They polished that motherfucker up, put the blazers on it. No, this is a diamond now. Like it ain't even a question off of what we seen off it was written. But
yeah,
you know, besides no, we here to really talk about you. Sorry,
No,
I'm just saying, you know.
You know, hip hop. It's hip-hop.
Yeah, true indeed. And this hip hop's biggest fan, so yeah, we gonna have them conversation. So man, Scarface. Then it was written. Yo, was that the first album you bought yourself, or you actually was able to like really rock out all the way on?
Well, that album was given to me. It was given to me by a friend that, ironically, the same friend is the same friend that I wrote my first ever rap in his house. The same friend that gave me that album, I wrote the first ever rap in his house with his brother.
Okay, well, so I don't know if you're familiar, but I like to ask people, do you remember that first rap, bro? I mean, you were young, you know, so it may be whatever it was.
So I'm gonna tell you, I don't remember the rap, but I do remember their response of like, and I hated it so bad because their response was, I sounded like Eazy-E. And I hated it.
Was it your voice or was it the rap?
I think it was a combination of it because I was a rookie. I was pausing, man, I got a little squeaky voice with it,
right?
Pausing all the time, and I hated it because at that point in time, I understood to a degree what was good rap. So when you brought up a name like Eazy-E, to me, I'm thinking about like, damn, I'm trying to get some Cube shit out this motherfucker. I'm trying to be spitting like Cube.
Yeah, because Eazy-E, to be all honest, was not really a rapper. He was more of a businessman.
Right, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
And by that time, he had passed away. Shit, he died in '95.
Right, did as, but
okay.
I love Eazy-E.
Yeah, nigga, how can we not? He is a pioneer. In you know, independent black ownership as a label, you know, regardless of all the other things and whatever. But he definitely pioneers.
Honestly, like you said, regardless of other things, but I love him for one reason. It wouldn't be no Bone Thugs and Harmony if it wasn't for him. So I'm a huge fan of them. So.
What's your favorite Bone Thugs album or song? Just
I mean, East 99, I can go off of that.
Ooh,
East 99.
Yeah, East 99. The album was a cold motherfucker.
I love Art of War.
Oh.
I love Art of War. So I would
East
say
99.
East 99, though. I would say East 99.
Ooh. That East 99 was different, nigga. That was different. And if you want to talk about niggas singing, harmonizing, what they do now.
That shit they doing now was stolen. All the way.
Just saying.
It was stolen.
They was doing it then, you know, with the whole pretty much, for lack of better.
Sound like the grumpy old nigga, you know.
Yeah, but no, if we talking history and we talking facts, sometimes we gotta have to address those that, you know, that people that may not know.
Right,
because,
agree.
You know.
I agree.
You know, people be like, oh, damn, and they have no idea. You know, my kids is 21, 22, 24. They ain't gonna know none of that shit unless we plan for them and school them to the history.
But what I would say about that shit is, you know, for the most part, a lot of what I would say is you could play that shit and that shit will sound like it came out yesterday.
Yes, timeless music.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah,
it's just all on the setting that you in, like, because there's no way, like, there's no comparison.
Yeah, brother.
There's no comparison.
They wasn't using auto-tune as best we knew back then.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They was Bone Thugs in harmony.
Good point.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know, and no disrespect to anybody that uses it, because look, that shit absolutely works. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
If you can perfect it or you can do your thing on it, you making good music. Just making music mean something. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's a lot of, the message is pointless. A lot of y'all can flow and I mean, y'all sound good, got good voices, but when a person actually sit back and listen to the fucking words, what are you talking about?
I was about to say, what the fuck are you saying? Yeah, you ain't lying. What's the message?
Right. What are we talking
and that take it back to the message. To me, like, we were talking about, you know, it's the 50th year of hip hop, yo. You know, Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel and all them. The message, like, it wasn't just called the message for no reason. No, there was a message in the shit. And
I agree, bro.
you make me. I want to go on a tangent, but I ain't about to do that. We here to talk about your shit. So
Let's
yo,
do that.
when did you finally decide to really start recording, like, and making music, yo? Because you know you have several projects out now. He's with the man. He got mad songs with plenty artists. My personal favorite is the Up and Down.
Okay.
Or the Get a Grip.
Okay.
Just for me personally.
Okay.
I know when you did the Up and Down, when they had the shit up security. You know, what was it, the female cipher?
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
but you know, I'm like, nigga, I know this because I was checking out, you know, who you did the feature with I don't want to fucking name up. Baltimore Bastard.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? But just, yo, this nigga, as everybody knows, yo, the hook is everything. That Up and Down and that Get a Grip, that left, right, yo. Besides just the rest of the verses, you know, just listen to your music. Those are two of my favorites. You know, personally.
Thank you.
But as I said, yo, when did you get into making music, bro? Like, actually your own shit.
All right, so this was the music aspect of it. I was blessed to be around a lot of great musicians coming up, and I had the privilege to be groomed in a way where if it wasn't good enough, it wasn't getting recorded. So, right. So
and I'm continue. I want to say that's a great critique, though. Whoever you was around, gave you a great critique. Like, yo, this ain't it, my nigga. I love you, and I love you so much. This ain't it.
I mean, like I got snubbed off a lot of great songs that were like great songs, or still was great songs because of that.
And it may have been wrong.
I mean, not at the time. I disagree, because at the time when we talked about being polished, I wasn't remotely polished, but I just happened to be in an environment of rappers, and egotistically, or you know, I felt like, okay, this is a song, but when I go back, or if at the moment, I sit back and I be like, okay, let's see who made this song. And I listen to it, and then I evaluate my verse. I'm like, yeah, I should have definitely came a little harder.
Okay.
I could have did.
I respect that.
And
I respect that.
I mean, you know, that really led to where I'm at with it now. So the making the music part is two aspects of it. Like, I got really tired of, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, didn't know at the time, but I got tired of going to somebody else's studio.
Right.
So
brother, I'm well aware. This is my own shit. I'm listening to them.
Yeah, so I got tired of that. So the repetition of when I started, like, basically just record myself, it wasn't like, so I do engineer now. I'm an engineer now, and that's because of teaching the other motherfuckers that taught me how to do it in the process. But before then, I just had the simple laptop with the microphone, and I'm recording these songs, boom, busting these songs down, but they're not good enough for nobody to listen to. They're not mixed down right, none of that. But what came out of that was me just being able to have the repetition of being on a microphone. So as I did acquire the skills of engineering, now I can do little certain shit. Now I know my breathing techniques. Now I know how I want to make something sound and all that. It kind of, you know, trial and error. That's what I would say. You know, the trial and error got me to the point I am now. But just fucking around, bro. Like, just making music.
In time. I'm just listening to you, and I just know I must even say this what I'm doing. Been doing this 5 years. It took me time to certain things. Even we still doing this out the trunk, but I've learned certain things over time. I'm just saying that to my own relation to what you talking about. You know what I mean? Your growth. And your growth.
I would say, so as a natural rapper, I always like had it as far as a natural rapper. I could always write. So even when the time that I'm talking about when I first started rapping, I didn't really like jump out making songs. I was battle rapping at first. So I was a battle rapper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a battle rapper, like,
I was unaware.
at like 14, these dudes from Philly had came down and
That's how you get your chops. I'm
Right.
listening though, but this is how you get your chops.
Right. So these dudes from Philly had came down here and right next to Shake and Bake, they opened up a clothing store called One Love, and they were doing like little battles. It wasn't like it was a battle, but it wasn't like the typical, you know, get in there, crack jokes about niggas or talk. You know, it was like one of them battles where you brought your hardest rhyme against another nigga hardest rhyme, right? And that groomed it. That helped me a lot. That I could actually take my rhymes that I would actually put on a song and rap against a nigga. You judging like, okay, who just had the better rhyme? So my approach now is the same thing, but kind of on a complete level. Like, let's compare songs. Let's go song for song. Like, I don't want to tell no jokes about you. I don't want to know nothing about you. I just want to, or if a person wanted to, like, that's my version of a battle, because that's how I was raised battling. But it was like literally battles though. Like, we battled niggas all over the city. They bring their niggas down. I can name some notable names. King Los, he was a part of that little thing. A legendary rapper named Black Talon, he came through one time.
I remember Black Town.
Yeah, so he basically like one
Early
of my mentors.
2000s.
Yeah, he one of my mentors. He basically back rewinding. He taught me how to engineer music. Black Talon also had me lined up to get my first record deal with the Rough Riders.
Word.
Yeah,
I know the Rough Riders is connected to Baltimore.
yeah, absolutely. When they came down here, they were staying around my neighborhood on the avenue.
They definitely was West Baltimore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump out here and tell you this. 2001, DMX did the We Right Here video.
Right, yeah.
Of
I was there.
Rice's Town. I was there. I was too.
I was there.
Of Rice's Town and Ruskin and Parkwood, I believe. Argan, what's it called? Argan Trolley Terrace. You know, was a couple blocks up. Yeah, I was there too.
Yeah, bro. I was a kid though. I was like 14. Black Talon, he had me in the mix.
Word.
Black Talon had me in a lot of situations. I mean, because he was a part of it, but he brought me in as like his little understudy, and it paid off a lot because I definitely learned from the dude big time.
Well, as you called him, your mentor. I just want to jump out here and ask this. I'm trying to rewind back to something you said earlier.
Okay.
'Cause I'm a great sports fan.
Okay.
What position did you play in football?
Wide receiver and defensive back.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you do one, you got to understand the other.
Right. So my favorite player was Deion Sanders. So
Man, nigga, how could it not be? God damn. How could it not be?
Right.
Um,
Prime time.
In the fucking 90s, nigga, that was prime time. Now he coached prime
I
time.
definitely thought I was that motherfucker. I ain't amount to him, but I definitely thought I was.
I mean, brother, he's a one of none talent. Only person I can think that's close to him is Bo Jackson, and Bo Jackson got injured.
Bo Jackson.
You know, they was the dude, the two motherfuckers that played the baseball and the football, and was both cold as shit at both.
That's definitely
But Bo Jackson got hurt,
That's a good comparison.
and even
I would say Deion was a slightly better athlete because Bo Jackson didn't play both sides of the ball in football. Deion played both sides.
touche, my nigga. But we know Bo could have.
Bo was the shit.
They'd have put Bo at linebacker.
Bo just
My
had a short
God.
career. Yeah, Bo was the shit.
Bo got hurt because that motherfucker ran so hard. He said, I pulled my leg. And I remember watching that shit in the hospital when my father was in a coma. That's a whole another story.
Yeah.
That's just my own shit.
That nigga was definitely a phenom.
Man, he was one of my favorites. Oh, you said something else, yo. I'm trying to remember what the fuck you said. I had a question about it.
What part were you talking about?
It was early on, brother. It was early on. I don't remember. Fuck it. You know what I mean? It may. I don't know. You know, we sitting there, we talking.
Right.
You're telling me a story, which I appreciate so much, yo, because this is what I started this to do, to hear people's stories, because people's stories is how you doing, brother? People's stories is important. You know what I mean? Everybody got a story.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like I said, I've listened to your catalog. I like your shit. I'm just like, okay. And we've been supposed to been doing this. We met shit. I'm gonna jump and say about 2 years
Eons
ago. You know, and then things, you know, it take however long it take, but at the same time, yo, thank you. For not, I'm gonna say this for me, for not giving up on me, because you know I be doing however I be doing. So thank you again so much, brother. But okay, yo, you started recording your shit.
Mm-hmm.
When do you feel that you found yourself as an artist?
So,
if that make any sense.
It did.
Okay.
So, when I found myself as an artist, when I was able to distinguish music from the music business.
We were talking about the music business right before we cut the camera on, but please continue.
Right.
And back then it was totally different. I'm just guessing.
I mean, so, you know, and it was a while. And you know, shout out to my man Stokey, because he kind of opened that shit up a lot for me to understand. But I always used to be confused. Like I told you, I was in position to sign a deal with the Rough Riders.
Okay. What
year
year is that?
So this would be, my mother was still living at this moment in time. So this was around, I had to been like 21 at the time. So this was like 2004-ish.
Okay.
2004. Through Black Talon. But not just that, I would, you know, shout out to these guys though, because it is a business. You know, so shout out to Y, because Y really entertained me, and I understood, you know, all the circumstances that came with that, you know. But shout out to Y, because he really entertained me.
Okay. So y'all had a sit down meeting, all those
big
things.
Rapport. Y used to pull up to my house, like every time he was in Baltimore, he would come to my house to hang out in front of my front, all that shit. Like,
tell us about it.
So basically, at this point in time, with the Rough Rider situation, Black Talon and DMX, they was like this before. Rest in peace, X. Before X, you know, DMX and Y. So he got a whole chapter in his book talking about Black Talon and how out of all the rappers he ever battled or been around, Black Talon was the nicest one he ever been around. He got a whole chapter in his book about it.
I never got to meet Black Talon, but somebody I was close to knew him, and he would always tell me, like, yo, he would just tell me all these stories, and yo, I should get you to meet this nigga, and blah 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 blah. So, you know, this is like 2000, 2001.
Yeah. Black definitely. All right, so let me get this out the way.
Please do.
The #1 artist in Baltimore, in Baltimore, and I'm gonna say Maryland's history. The nicest artist is this man, Black Talon. That's the best ever, like ever. Like when I don't want to like make it seem like other artists ain't great, but when it comes to everything you want from a musician, he's it. Dude, just, you know, the music business, I don't know, you know, what went on with that, but because I was young at the time, that was in my world, that was grown folk business. I'm just this happy little kid rapping. You see what I'm saying, right? So that being said, DMX got a whole chapter in this book about yo and shit like that. So
I'm unaware. I never read DMX book.
I sent it to you. Yeah, DMX book. He got a whole chapter.
You can send it to me. I'm gonna make me fuck around and look it up. Thank you.
Yeah, look it up, bro. Like, he got a whole chapter talking about this dude. But so with that being said, like that situation, like I told you, I really became my own came into my own as an artist when I understood the music business, and I understood the way to present music. You see what I'm saying? So the way to present music, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Hey yo, I'm in the parking lot, yo. I'm doing an interview, yo. I'm in the parking lot. But so when I understood how to like present music, because you know, niggas get over there and you get to rapping, just to rapping. It's
Right.
like, so what happens is you get dissatisfied with your results, and it's like, you at some point in time you gotta understand, like, you could kind of do you and please the public, but when you just like solely focused on what you want to do, some people can't accept those results. So I was like that for a while. I was just rapping, just like in my own zone with it, which was good. But once I understood, okay, this was going on here, so you bring up songs like Up and Down and stuff like that, or Get a Grip. That's just a result of me understanding how I can actually, you know what I'm saying, like, do me and
capture the audience, make it catchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What the music business is about. It's about, selling records is a business before it's music.
Absolutely.
Like with all intents and purposes, the music, as fucked up as it sounds, comes second to the business.
Absolutely. And I mean, for the most part, the music business is about who you know. And
Ain't it not about who you know?
It's about who you know. But see, once you get, like, all right, so me being, all right, so let me separate it. I only indulged into the music business, and that question you just asked me about when I came into my own as an artist, this only been for like the last 4 years, bro. Like, I only literally understood the music business, or I only understood the music business once I actually got into it.
Shit changed a lot in 4 years.
It changed a lot. So now it's like
you gotta, you saying that, like,
right. So I'm just happy. What I would say is I'm happy to be in the music business, because it's all about who you know. Like, once you create certain ties, or even do certain music with certain people, you automatically in the music business. But it's all on you as the artist to keep that shit going on.
Yeah.
People.
Because features nowadays, I don't mean to interrupt you. Features nowadays ain't what features used to be.
No.
See, features back then were very exclusive.
Yeah.
But nowadays, feature ain't nothing but you paying a nigga. That don't mean at this moment in time how this shit is, how I'm about to put this out, how we about to put it. You know what I mean? That don't mean they gonna promote it.
They're not, though.
You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, you paid me. I did my service to you.
Yeah.
Nigga, how much promotion do I gotta do for this? And sometimes ain't no fucking record companies involved. This is just regular.
You would think, and this coming from me being the artist that you actually talked about now. I'm that type of artist, and I always get that. I mean, for lack of better terms, disappointment with artists, because
bro, I get that with this interview shit, but continue.
Yeah, I always get, bro. I get that. It don't matter if I pay them or don't. Like, it be like, yo, what we doing here? Like, I mean, is it? What's your intentions with the music shit? Because I care.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
As you did at some point, whoever you fuck you are.
Right. And whoever you are, you cared at some point. But my thing is, it's more or less like niggas don't. So I think, what they say, a gift could be a curse, right? So the one thing that I can't do is cheat myself lyrically, right? So lyrically, I'll never cheat myself. That being said, what happens is nowadays we brought this up about popularity or some bullshit versus good music
and talent.
So the nigga that's don't got the talent, he not gonna fuck with me, because lyrically, if we talking music here,
I'ma smash your ass. But you got the popularity.
You got the pop. You don't want to relinquish that because you in the business of music. You in music. So at the end of the day, whoever listened to that record, they're not listen because you done did a backflip off the Eiffel Tower. They're listening to this to see what you do musically.
Man.
And they go to, like, for the most part, any nigga that got the popularity ain't fucking with no verses.
I want to say something so bad, and I don't want shit on this young lady, but it was a ball, and I said, shorty, this ain't it. Like,
right.
I was just like, that ain't it. Like, that, what the fuck does that really mean? But okay.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I know what you're saying, brother.
Yeah.
So, yo, like I said, yo, you got all these projects out, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You can't choose between your latest one, from my understanding, is called "I Love the Support."
I support the love.
I support the love. Oh, see, I fucked it up.
Right.
I might be dyslexic.
No,
I don't know. I support the love, Volume 1. Is that your latest?
Hello. I'm at an interview. What's going on? Wow. The fuck? Come on, I'm ready. So I support the love.
I support the love. That's your latest joint, right?
No, the latest one is conflict of interest.
Okay. Okay. Pardon me. Conflict of interest. Like I said, he got several joints out. You know what I mean? What is your creative process, yo, when you go into making a body of work? If you know, like, fuck just the one song. If you know, yo, I'm about to make an album. What is your creative process? Like, am I trying to make it like a theatrical thing, or I'm trying to make it cohesive? What is that for you?
All right, so in the beginning, I would say the title kind of orchestrate. The title would be more or less, that's the personal part of it. So, conflict of interest, right?
Okay.
All right, I came up with that title because of the music business.
And that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Conflict of interest.
A lot of motherfuckers in this music business shit, they do a lot of shit that's a conflict of interest.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They bring, it's called business, but niggas will bring personal shit into the equation, putting salt in the game, and it just be like, niggas be messy. They do shit that's sabotage bullshit.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
So a lot of
I
people,
get it now.
You know what I mean?
Bro, I get that title because I understand exactly what you're talking about.
A lot of the shit niggas do in the music business is a conflict of interest. It's like you care more about your personal shit than you do the whole, what we niggas got this going on, but niggas, a lot of motherfuckers just care about what they personally want, and they are willing to just like sabotage the whole situation. So that album per se came from me just feeling like I see a lot of conflict of interest in the business of it.
Absolutely. I mean, as you said, even we getting personal. Conflict of interest, it's some shit I like to stay away from. Because it's like, yo, how do you say this? It's like fucking with somebody's family member, and we good people.
Exactly.
Like, yo, I love you so much, yo. This is about to. I'm not for me.
It's a form of insubordination. It is, bro. Like niggas be like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He used the big word. It ain't a big word, but it is a real word.
Right.
Yeah, but that's how that shit come off. It just be you being insubordinate.
Yeah.
To the big picture.
Exactly.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Shit, my nigga.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of like niggas. So, and conflict of interest, I mean, it came from me noticing how you gotta like weed through people. So you brought up this shit about what we was talking about, how like you said like I've been doing this for 5 years.
Right.
So what you gotta weed through, right? And you gotta get around the niggas like you that understand that, because in between niggas like you is a bunch of niggas that don't give a fuck. They want something right now. They want it right now. And that's the
instant gratification.
That's the instant gratification. That's it. That's the conflict of interest, bro. That makes me feel like, okay, if I ask you to, if you need to do it, if a person calls you at a moment, you're not gonna give your all because you're not getting instant gratification. Your all might not require you getting paid financially. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't know, like, I mean, and that's another thing, like...
You make me want to share something with you, but I'm listening to you.
Like, it's real, bro.
I'm about to share something with you, though.
Yeah, yo.
If you don't mind.
Knock yourself on.
My roots is MCing, dog. I'm spitting over my homeboy beatboxing, into a cassette tape in 1990 in the house.
That's how I started.
Right?
Into a cassette tape that.
Grew however many years later into learning DJing, engineering, recording, producing. I left the shit alone. All them open mic spots, them showcases, all where we at, the Windsor, all these kind of places you can do, you get your thing off. I've done a lot of that shit all around Baltimore, DC, all this kind of shit. This early 2000s. For me personally, got to a point where I'm just like, all these years I put in, and back then, wasn't none of this. You ain't have none of this. What we doing right now, YouTube wasn't even invented
At all.
And Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, none of that shit was even. What's the shit before that? MySpace, none of that shit was even invented.
And let me tell you something. Not to cut you off. I'm gonna keep that thought.
You
But
good.
this is a fact though, and shit happened for a reason. But if I was the artist I am now, then it'll be a different story. But go back to what you were saying, because it wasn't none of that shit he talking about that was going like propel some bullshit.
So all I'm saying is, at the same time, like, you had to be outside. It was word of mouth and connections and people and all that. And I know I had personally whatever going on in my life. I was just like, yo, you know what? I stepped away from it for a very long time until 2018 when I decided to do this again. And I said, I'm gonna come back in this realm. Just talking to people about their art and whoever they are. They might be artists, they might be DJs, they might be executives, they might be whoever the fuck you are. You might get to, I started this just out of really having hip hop conversations. It wasn't even necessarily talking to people about their art.
Right.
But at the same time, as I said, I want to thank you beforehand about sharing your story, because you got to understand how, where, who, what's, all of them about a person, an artist, in whichever capacity they are. You know what I mean? To have a better understanding. And I just wanted to share that tidbit because, nigga, I stepped away from like 2000. I don't know what year it was, yo. I don't know. I got 2005, 2006. And at the same time, by that time, I definitely had to step away because I was out here doing some other shit, and I was just like,
I'm gonna keep it real with you, because
when you selling crack, and it's not a good idea to be be in, you know what I'm just saying, to be.
So I'm gonna keep it real.
You know what I mean? When you're doing dirt, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, because you brought it up earlier about the neighborhood I'm from. So this is the realest shit, bro. I probably, and this hypothetical because I love my life now, but in reality, if I wasn't born and raised in the neighborhood I was born in, because what come with that neighborhood, especially like when you want to do music, is you're gonna be bombarded. You're always gonna face the fact that you're from a historic neighborhood that produce historic musicians. Billie Holiday got a fucking statue right there.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my little homie,
Red
man.
Fox and
Red
Duke
Fox.
Ellington and this is well before hip hop was ever even thought of.
Well before.
I ain't mean to interrupt you. I'm just
well
gonna
before.
say that. Yeah.
That you got that going on, bro. And that's way before I'm about to name some of the dudes. Scooter. You see what I'm saying?
Man.
Scooter came around, rest in peace, Shorty, up next. Then, I got my man Davo, he just got killed. Rest in peace, President Davo.
Yo, I'm gonna let you continue. I wanted to bring that up,
expectations, man. Bro. It's too many. Like when you do the music shit, coming from where I'm from, niggas is looking like, the outside world. I just took that responsibility, bro. Like that's a responsibility that I think should come with if you're gonna be a musician from around a neighborhood. Now, if you're from another neighborhood, you don't have those type of responsibilities. But when somebody, nobody gonna take you serious unless you take yourself serious. And when you do some shit like that, and you gonna be a musician from around there, and then people start to take you serious, now it's no turning back, because now motherfuckers is looking at you. Forget that national bullshit.
Yep.
Because that's fairy dust. You know what I mean?
Nigga, we know you. We know your peoples. You from the block, yo. You this shit gotta matter to us here before it matter to anybody.
Exactly, right?
If that make any sense.
It do. Like it gotta.
That's what I'm getting from what you're saying.
Yeah, it do. And the thing is, outside of you know, like I know Billy's story. Billy. So Baltimore got this weird relationship with Philly, but Billy really from Philadelphia. Yeah, I mean, if niggas know that her story, but she moved down here. She changed her name to Billie Holiday and moved down here and became a singer, right? But she Al's too. So Billy got the statue, but we got other motherfuckers. Scooter should have a statue. Davo should be getting a statue.
Man.
But what I'm saying is, it's an expectation that's different. Where do I believe if I was from like another neighborhood that didn't have those prolific artists, I probably would have said fuck it, bro. Because once I understood the music business, I was in too deep.
Now what you saying that's why I said fuck it. But I'm laying you.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Northeast, and I was like, yo.
Yeah.
But I'm listening though.
Yeah, but
like,
I would have been. I probably would have said
man?
fuck it. But I found myself eventually in a situation where I couldn't turn back because.
And I respect that, bro.
You see what I'm
bro,
saying?
I respect that. No, I respect that. Like, man.
Yeah, I couldn't turn back, bro.
I respect that.
Niggas gave me, gave me the resources. Here you go. Now it's all on you. What you gonna do with it? Then if I can't take a little local celebrity and make something happen out of it, or to the whatever degree, then I ain't do my best, and that's what I'm trying to do my best, bro. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've never done an interview out the trunk. I've only served certain shit out the trunk.
Fuck that. This lit.
My wife's books. I ain't got nothing right with me right now.
This shit lit.
Yo, I have to address the elephant in the city.
Let's do that.
The passing of Davo. Yo, my daughter is the one that put me on to Davo.
Okay.
This nigga literally came to our house back in 2014, 2015 to give, to get the CD. This is before all this. This is before the streaming. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, so, but I know you have, your own personal relationship with him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's fine.
Can I take a picture?
Absolutely.
But yo, your personal relationship, you got songs with this nigga. Y'all, you go to this man IG and other things and fucking YouTubes and shit. They like Code 17.
Code 17.
Pennsylvania Avenue shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I respect that, yo. But as you saying, the growing up around that, it's a cold game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Davo,
But what was your relationship with Davo, yo? If you don't mind sharing that with us, cause I know from afar.
All right, so shout out to my guy Tattoo. Me and Tattoo like brothers. That's his nephew. Lawrence in Division 563.
Yeah, Lawrence in Division.
Yeah, Lawrence in Division. So Davo, I would say he would be 2 generations under me, but once again, the music shit is once we into that round, we in it together. You see what I'm saying? So everybody got their own different lives, and like I said, he was younger than me, but that was my guy, and
he was special.
Yeah, and because that's lit, bro.
Thank you.
It's lit, bro. That's lit.
Appreciate that.
Thanks, man.
My goodness.
You going in?
Yeah.
Buy your drink, bro, when we get in, bro.
Appreciate that, yo.
But so Davo was definitely
nah, yo, the
shit,
whole city's heart's heavy, yo.
He
You
was
know what I
the
mean?
shit, bro.
That shit broke me. I made a whole video. I was crying.
You
I
was
was
lit,
like, why
bro.
the fuck would they kill me?
Look, yo, come on.
Hold it down
I don't know how
for me,
we
shorty.
can
I
fit
got
us all.
you,
We can
shorty.
all fit us in here, but no.
Yeah, yo.
I don't know we ain't doing this
Girl,
interview, but
Jazz, you feel me?
what's your name?
I'm Jazz. I'm an up and coming photographer. You feel me? Like, tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a whole post. I'm like, yo, somebody hit me up too. They was like, yo, take this shit down. I'm like, fuck no, yo, that shit hurt me. You feel me? I'm tired of this shit. You feel me? Like, no. And I just had a psych class on that shit too. Like, that shit hurt me, yo. Like that shit, I had a psych class. I'm in school. I'm in psych 101. We were just talking about that, like how
psychology. Listen, I'm asking. I've never been to college.
No,
I don't
we was talking. No, we was talking. Okay. No, that's what I'm saying. We was talking about the situation that happened at Morgan State. So
that was fucking
no,
Tuesday.
That's what I'm saying. But
and Davo,
exactly,
shit happened like Friday, Saturday, something like that.
We literally had a class. That's what I'm saying. We had a class on this whole situation, like how we can stop the gun violence in our communities, type shit. That's the biggest. That's the number one. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we was already talking about that, and the fact that I'm just like, yo, that shit is crazy how that just happened. I'm just like, Davo out of all people. I'm like, no. Out of all people, yo. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, yo. That shit still fucks me up. I've been fucked up all week. Like, I got just
you, shorty. Don't worry about it, shorty. I got you, shorty. Yeah. I got you.
But
thank you.
One love, y'all. Appreciate you.
Thank you for sharing.
Get you that drink when we get in, bro.
Thank you for sharing, yo. But back to your relationship with Davo, yo, like, please, you know, unload on us.
Yo, I mean, it was all love, bro. Like, I mean, like I said, like, we both, once we understood the magnitude of what we both was empowered with, it was more or less like, you don't want to get, so we had what we was working on and the music that we got out already, and the other songs that we was supposed to record.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't. But he was a trendsetter, bro. Like what I was saying is he was a trendsetter.
That motherfucker didn't even need a fucking auto-tune.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of you fucking artists out here that I fucking see that definitely, and I'm not even going there with that because y'all was influenced before Shorty got killed. So y'all, I respect that shit. Shorty had an impact on a lot of y'all niggas, man. And a lot of niggas out here that I heard before, I used to hit like, yo, who the fuck, this nigga sound familiar? And y'all sound like him. So, once again, keep paying Shorty homage. I know niggas like, you know, looked up to yo, and that's why y'all sound like that. Or y'all
we gotta pay homage, yo, because
he's the king of that style.
I'm gonna say this, to me, from what you telling me, you knew one of his uncles. I knew his family.
So
Okay, you know his family. Yeah. All right. I know one of his uncles, Bird.
Bird, that's my guy.
Okay. I know Bird. Yeah. Thank you, brother, you know what I mean, for all of his where he's ingratiated me and however we met through Gully TV and all that. But yo, you know, I remember, yo, we met on some Davo shit. Me and Bird met on some Davo shit, and Davo was out LA at the time. And man, you know, but I was trying to tell Gully TV, I said, nigga, no, that nigga's that nigga here. I'm like, yo, Davo, that nigga here. Yo, like, yeah.
Yo, he's the shit, bro.
Cause I'm an old nigga, and my daughter put me on her. She loved that nigga. Like, she was like, I'm going to work. Why you ain't take me to the interview with him? They was shooting I believe it's Built Different video, if I remember correctly, around Lawrence Division, and she was like, yo, I gotta go work out. You gonna take with me? But yo, okay.
Yeah, that's all fam, bro. Like, we all fam. Like that's all fam, bro.
Yo.
It's fucked up, bro.
No, yo, to me, the city got a heavy heart behind that.
When a nigga,
the city got a heavy heart behind that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you though, like this the realest shit though. Like niggas like us, yo.
Condolences to the family.
Niggas like us though, like we like trophy hits, bro. Like when nigga, instead of a nigga being like, I ain't about to do that, a nigga.
Yo, it breaks my heart to hear you say that, but man.
Yeah, yo, like we like a nigga ain't look at it like I'm not about to ruin or destroy a lot of people's hearts. They looked at it like this a fucking badge of honor. A nigga took that as a badge of honor, bro. Fucking like Shorty, like he don't like, I don't know, yo, like niggas foul for that shit, bro.
And I'm gonna say this to that point, with all due respect to anybody ever lost anybody from every city. We see this in so many cities across the country.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it like when it hit head, it was like, yo,
It hit
I can
close to
imagine how y'all
home.
feel.
It hit close to home. Like niggas don't understand that shit until it hit close to home. We get examples every day from the Atlanta niggas in LA, niggas
Chicago,
in Texas, Chicago.
yeah.
Right. We get examples every day. It's entertainment then.
In fucking Florida, yeah.
It's entertainment then, right? Until it hit home.
And it's trauma, yo.
Whoever did that though, like petty as shit, like that, like niggas gotta start thinking better, yo. We gotta start killing niggas with kindness, bro. The fuck is wrong with that?
Motherfuckers ain't got that in their heart, yo.
To kill a motherfucker with kindness?
Listen, I don't know, but this me rationalizing as a 42-year-old man.
I'll be 40 next month, bro.
I'm just saying, yo, to me as a 42-year-old man, yo, like, yo, had to been I don't know, yo, like.
I mean, it's goofy shit though. What I would say is, right?
Absolutely.
This what I would say
Absolutely.
is, like, and I hate making excuses for mental health, yo. I hate doing that. But that's what's going on, yo. Niggas is fucking out loose. Their screws is loose. They you see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, yo, like, what's going on? But
Cause how else can you rationalize this shit?
You can't rationalize it unless you talking like mental shit, right? You can't rationalize it. But I ain't gonna say we alright, bro, but
no, I'm gonna say we not.
We not.
I'm gonna just jump out here, yo, as a parent, as a 42-year-old hip hop fan, we not, yo.
I agree, we not.
We not, yo.
I don't know what the fuck.
And it don't matter whether it's here, all love and due respect to the family and friends. As you all, yo.
No.
Like, I'm just saying, yo. Like, I'm just saying.
Gutter,
like,
bro.
yo.
Keep that shit gutter, bro.
No, yeah, but at the same time, yo, because we see, I'm saying that because we see this shit everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And that's what that shit really hit me with, like, damn. And I ain't seen none of that shit on Hollywood Unlocked or Say Cheese or Vlad or any of the biggest, hip hop, supposed hip hop platforms, and it's just like, yo, y'all niggas have no fucking idea how much this shit just rocked this city.
I would compare this to no different from.
And Scooter was, yo.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, the Scooter shit, yo, nigga. I'm taking my son to get snowballs the day Scooter got hit, yo. That shit literally happened around the corner from me. I live right near what I'm rocking right now, Morgan State. I live right around there, yo.
I'm about to show you something real quick. This is an old ass picture, man, bro. Man, bro, yo.
Like, and by the time we leaving the fucking snowball spots, any sweet moments, if you ever been in Northeast Baltimore on fucking Hamilton and Harford Road, my son, I'm just getting off work, whatever I'm doing. This is June 2016. I can remember this shit so vividly. And he was like, yo, they hit Scooter. I said, the bird flu, nigga? He said, yeah. I said, yo, shut up, son.
I mean, the funny thing is though, and I don't play like those type of games, but it just seemed like, in the destruction of the artist, it just seemed like I just want to extract the music from it, right? And I just want to get down to the nitty gritty with it.
Right.
Like, something gotta be done about what's going on with this gun violence, right? Because it just happens that he was a great artist, right? But it's still the same shit repeatedly, right?
Would I be remiss? I don't even know. Listen, I don't even know. Sometimes I be using certain words and I don't necessarily know what they mean, but I'm gonna just jump out here and say this because I believe I'm using it in the right context. What I'll be remiss to say is something in the vein of the Tupac Biggie shit, just on a whole nother, on some other level, in a more modern time. because
so what I would say is-
because the streets and the music is connected,
Right.
and whoever the fuck you got around you,
Absolutely.
I
agree with you.
if you picking up what I'm putting down,
No, I agree with you.
it's just yo.
I mean, so back to what we were saying with Davo, and shout out to Bird, because Bird said that Bird made a post that was real prolific.
I don't, yo.
I'm gonna tell you what Bird said.
I want to say I've seen it, but please.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what Bird said.
Please explain. Like,
Bird said in a post, because he was right. He said that in so many words, I'm sorry and we failed you.
I saw that, yo. Brother. Brother.
I'm sorry and we failed you.
Yo.
You feel me, fam?
Yo. I know where he invited me to. I know the environment. I know how Baltimore is. I know the message. Yo, as you saying, growing up around there and wherever he was at, yo.
Yeah. I mean, but it didn't happen around his home. It would
no,
never
that
happened
shit
at
was
home.
all the way over east.
Yeah.
Yo, this is one of the things I wanted to mention. That shit literally happened. Yo, it's gonna break my heart to say this is the truth. It's fact. That shit happened on a block my father grew up on Cliffwood.
Right, some bullshit. I mean, and it's like too many. It's like personal ties to it. Like nobody in the city can escape this death. That's the sad thing about it. Nobody in this city will escape this death. Nobody. It's on all of us. It affects all of us. Cause guess what? Any of you motherfuckers that don't got what he had or wasn't going what he had is under that, you're subjected to it too. Even more. Nigga didn't give a fuck about what he had going on, and he had everything going on. That's what we strive to have. And nigga took that away from that fucking man, bro.
And his family, yo.
And his family.
They got kids and...
That's what I'm saying, yo. So guess what? Y'all niggas ain't a lot. 90% of y'all niggas don't got going on what he had going on. And guess what? You more vulnerable. More vulnerable, bro. I am too, and I got what he got going on. We gotta stop this shit, yo. Fuck this shit, yo. Y'all niggas scared to get punched in the fucking mouth?
Yo, all love and due respect. Davo was a little guy.
Little guy, bro.
He was a little...
You didn't have to do that, bro.
I'm 5'9".
You didn't have to do that, fam.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm 5'9", yo. Overweight, 200, whatever pounds. He was smaller than me.
Yeah. That was some sucker shit, yo. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said, even back to what I got going on and what we had going on and what our neighborhood present, it's not over, yo, bro.
No, it ain't over.
Bro will be immortal.
It ain't over.
Trust me. He
Yeah.
is immortal. He is immortal.
No, he definitely a legend.
That's what I'm saying. It take
He
a lot.
definitely-
It'll take a lot to get a single to do millions of hits.
He definitely a legend, yo. He definitely a fucking legend.
Fuck niggas is talking about, man.
Yo,
Bro
he-
had millions of hits.
Yo, he definitely a legend, yo. Like,
Crazy, man.
sincerely.
Rest in peace, Davo, man. President Davo. man.
Long live. My daughter told me, no, you gotta say long live
Yeah.
Davo or long live the president.
The president.
Because as I say, yo, my daughter put me on to him.
Mhm.
So,
Long live the president. man.
yeah, like, I follow her lead on that because she put me on.
Absolutely right.
She
bro.
put me on to that, and
It was different, bro.
Man.
He was different, bro. He was a different artist, bro. I pride myself. The one thing I do, and a lot of artists that I'm around, I understand entertainers, and see, the one thing is, and niggas like, they give me my props. You know, niggas be like, yo, you different from all the rappers, yo. Like, even on stage, you got that movement, you got all this type shit, right? But for me, I like entertainers. I like niggas that can entertain. He was an entertainer. all the entertainers that know me know I give them the props. Like, y'all niggas entertainers, bro. Nigga took a real fucking entertainer from us, bro. Like, just a rapper. I'm a nice ass rapper, but I'm just a rapper. I make words rhyme.
I'm for all intents and purposes, brother. I was having this conversation with my wife about this music shit, and when this shit so flooded now.
It's saturated.
Like, yo, saturated. Exactly. Sometimes the algorithm don't even tell you when somebody got some new shit out.
It ain't. There's too many niggas.
I'm just saying.
That's what. Oh, so let me not to cut you.
No, go give it to us.
That's
we here for you to talk your shit.
When you brought up the I support the love shit, I'm glad you brought it up. That's where I support the love come from. So I support the love at first. I came out with a little mixtape shit, and I was gonna make a mixtape series called I Support the Hate, because it's the saying. I mean, and I got a mixtape out called I Support the Hate, but it's not like what artists would say on all platforms, right? So that being said, the I Support the Hate that was derived from me hearing other artists, like motivational artists, saying like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas complaining about the hate, but if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing.
Man.
Right?
Dion, as you said, I'm gonna go back to Dion.
Right?
Yeah, if you ain't doing nothing, if you ain't popping, you ain't got no haters.
So I Support the Hate really was derived
from
me thinking I could perform reverse psychology on the motherfuckers that were just watching me run around, right? So when I drop I Support the Hate, I'm thinking like, okay, the motherfuckers that's actually low-key hating, they not gonna hate because they don't want to seem like a hater. That didn't work. They continue to be haters. So I thought about I Support the Love. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to drop some shit called I Support the Love, and I'm going to drop it every time. So be prepared for this. Every Valentine's Day, I'm dropping another volume of I Support the Love.
Do that.
So on Valentine's Day.
Brother, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. On Valentine's Day, coming up to, I'm dropping I Support the Love Volume 2.
Okay.
Coming this Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So every Valentine's Day, everybody going to be in love. So let's support the love. And you had some music on Valentine's Day, so that's where I Support the Love come in from. It just be like, it didn't work. I couldn't sucker the haters in on I Support the Hate.
Yo, it's just,
but
brother, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead with it. Your connection and your involvement with the Stokey project.
That's my guy.
That's your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I became aware from one of my cousins years ago.
Yes.
When I started this shit.
Yeah,
please explain to us, is where I was supposed to meet you at for the Strawberry Henny shit.
Right, that's real shit.
The cap right here. The cap right here. I don't know if you want to use it because it was down.
But go ahead. What you saying?
Yo, your connection with the Stokey project. Can you give us the rundown on that?
All right, so how that happened, back to what I was saying about me being in the music business for like the last 4 years.
Right.
It really came through him. So it all came through him, honestly. So I always, like I told you, I always been like lyrically nice. So one thing led to another where a person put me D, like, look, bro, no, such and such and now.
Yeah.
Go.
He connected.
Yeah, go fuck with Joe. We got this shit going on. So I see it happened with Shoe City, but
that's when I seen my little cousin. I said, hold up, this is right when I started this shit.
Yeah, so,
you know what I mean? For all intents and purposes. I don't mean to interrupt you.
No,
it's 5 years ago.
About 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So it started with that. So I went through like a little, so I went through a hardship in life, but I was always doing music. So at this point in time, I couldn't get in trouble. at all. But when this situation popped up, I couldn't get a job. So all I really, in my mind, like, okay, I couldn't get a job because of other circumstances. So I'm like, I gotta find something to do with my time. So when Stokey first started the Shoe City shit, with that shit, I was there. But I was there just to spectate the shit that was going on, because he did it like outside at whatever. So once he started doing it at the stores, I was there, you know, it's like whatever, I was a part of it. But maybe 30, 35 shows later, you know, you build a rapport. You see what I'm saying? Like
with the man that's actually running the joint.
Yeah, you build a rapport.
And he knows, yo, I'm not bullshitting. And I'm not just here just to show up. No, yo.
Yeah, and you know what you would think. So what you would think is, it's not, because it's not about me. So where it became, where I just stood out where other artists might didn't, is that I was just at every event.
Mm-hmm.
So the downtime where I was like so-called going through a crisis on some other shit in life, I took advantage of it in another aspect of life, and I was there at every event. I was, to be honest with you, I only was able to be at every event because I couldn't get a job, bro. And it didn't add up to me like, yo, like, you ain't got nothing else to do, might as well go there. You see what I'm saying? Like, at this point in time when I met, you know what I mean?
Now, I'm gonna say this. This just takes me back to something I wanted to ask you earlier. You said it might come back to you. Any fucking post you make on Instagram, you make sure that your music is included, whether you can hear it clearly or not.
Right.
Because monetarily, it's gonna hit for you.
There you go.
On whichever way you put your shit out.
There you go.
Yeah, I get it. If y'all picking up what I'm putting down, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Because see, with all these, what they call it, DSPs, is that what it's called? I'm jive wherever I'm at right now. I ain't gonna use no specific words, because I don't know who watching.
You on point?
No, hold on. I'm saying that I don't know who watching. So these DSPs, you know, so yeah, I'm gonna get that hit, because if I'm posting mine, I might as well be getting paid for mine.
There you go. So let me explain something. It go back to what we said earlier in the conversation about me recording myself. So what happens is, right, the thing is, and I don't understand it, right? I don't understand you other artists that you choose to let, if you making music, I don't give a fuck what song you got, bro. I don't give what you post you make. You should have your music with it. But don't go chasing other niggas, like, because what happens is, right, a lot of artists don't got their shit set up the right way. Make sure you got your BMI set up. Make sure you got all that shit set up. That way, every time you're getting credited for that shit mean a lot.
In several ways.
Several ways.
You're getting paid more than just over this one. No, you're getting paid as many ways as possible.
So
is that fair?
That's all the way fair. So what happens is, right, you see me do that, and what happens, so I kind of slack down with the open mic shit to a degree. But what happens is, while I'm doing that,
I don't even feel like I need to ask you why, but I'm bro, like I said, I did this shit 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So please continue.
Yeah. I slack down with that. But what I'm gonna tell you is,
if it don't make sense, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
So
to speak.
This would make a DJ like Duke great. If you
shout out to Duke.
Yeah, shout out to Duke. But if you're an artist that back to the music business, that's serious about your shit, he's not going to deprive you of your money. So what happens at open mics is they get in there knowing they got a ton of artists that's performing, but they're gonna play artists that's not even from the city. This fucking, I don't want to go on no
DJ Duke see you in that bitch and he got your record, he playing it.
He playing it.
I've literally seen this, and I gave the mic to the motherfucker, say, nigga, that's your song.
There you go.
And there you go.
There you go. So there's a lot of that going on And it's a lot of that going on where niggas is just like so lost. I mean, to be fair, fuck that.
I like to call him, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
I like to call him Mr. Everywhere at this point.
Yeah, I mean.
Because I'm just saying, in his amount of time he been doing this, I interviewed him in the pandemic. Man,
I gotta be fair though, bro. Back to what I told you. Nigga, stop artists, stop being arrogant. You want people to like your music. Make music for the people. You can still be yourself and make music for the people. Don't expect a DJ to play your shit if it's not gonna appeal to the people that they planned it for.
Yo, I tried to put him on to something. He said, "Yo, send me the record." And we was in a park. And he was like, "Yo, it gotta be a edited version."
Yeah.
And I hit the nigga. He said, "I ain't got the edited version." I said, "Duke, he ain't got it." He said, "Yo, I can't play it." Fair enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was a dope record. I was trying to put him on. And he took my word. Like, nigga, you telling me it's a dope record? But I know I got kids out here.
Yeah.
I can't just play it if it say whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's real
I'm just
shit,
saying.
though. I mean, but what I would say is, though, because we brought this up too, this is why I started recording.
No, shout out to DJ Duke.
Shout out to Duke, but artists too.
And
when you get up in them studios, right? And I know niggas, it's a money game, niggas is hustling. But just put it in the air. I'ma tell you, fuck all that, your arrogant ego shit. Don't leave out that studio unless, for the most part, you got an edited, clean version of your record.
At that part too, yeah. Because if you want your shit to really pop, you have to have that.
Yeah, you have to have the
You
clean
have
version.
to have that. If you want to make top, because they're not going to edit it themselves.
They're not.
They're not.
They could, but they're not. That's what I would say. They could, but they're not.
And the could come in, from my understanding of listening to hip hop for 40 fucking years, is they're only going to do it if they have no other choice.
That's real shit though. Hey, guess what?
If they have no other choice, but
that don't come into play because they
No,
got
it don't.
A bunch of other artists that got their edited records that they can play.
Yep.
That
And
don't never
nigga,
come
you
into
not that important.
Yeah.
You better believe as an artist, you not more
I know
important than the other 25 or 30 or 50 or 100 motherfuckers that got a radio edit.
Yeah. Yeah, every level you get on,
Man.
like, every level you get on, it's like buying a car. You think you go to the dealership, and you about to buy
Cardi B said the shit. My whole shit with the bongos. So she had to say, eat these peaches and plum. No, she, you know, one of the biggest, but she had to do a radio edit. I ain't mean, you gotta do that shit.
Real shit though.
Yeah.
I mean, and I appreciate the artists though, and I'm gonna start doing this, but I never did this as an artist. I appreciate the artists that actually will go in and redo a song and make a real-time radio version.
Brother.
They will change the words and all that. There's a lot of unique artists that do that. And shout out to y'all. That's some creative shit.
Brother, I'm gonna say this to you.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like my roots, where I came from. Once I finally got to making records, right? I knew I had to make a radio edit off top. And this is well before what we're doing right now. This is 2000, 2003, 2004, 2005. You had to.
Right.
Though you had to just on the strength, because you can't expect anybody to do the work that you didn't do. If that makes any sense.
It makes all the sense. No, what happens
You
is,
can't.
right? No, and then I'm gonna go a little deeper with it.
Please.
So
do.
every field of what we talking about, every basis of what we talking about has a field of profession.
Hold on, can I just say this? Oh, thank you, yo. I don't want to be funny style with this nigga.
No, he
but thank
good,
you. No,
he
yo.
good, bro.
No, you sharing your story with me, yo. Yo,
We good, bro. I needed this,
building.
bro.
And yo,
this is
I know this
well
over.
overdue.
This is over.
Well overdue, bro.
Took
You
the
the
words
shit,
out
bro.
my mouth, motherfucker.
Look, the funny
Hey.
thing is, right, and I need y'all to like pay attention to this. His shit called hip hop's biggest fan.
Yeah.
But if you're hip hop's biggest fan, you should be his biggest fan. Cause he's bringing anything.
I'm just trying to represent.
everything hip hop representing.
I'm doing my best.
We out here, bro. Like,
And-
book your interview with him, bro.
And
Like,
I'm gonna even say this.
real
I don't,
artists.
yo, I put more money into this than I've ever got paid for this.
But you're going to do that, and you understand that.
And I don't give a fuck.
Same here with music.
At the same time, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Same here with music, bro.
Yeah.
That's how it works. That's how it works. Look,
What?
only thing that's going to
Yeah.
count. Look, check this out. And I hate to do this because I'm a big hip hop fan and
I
we're
know
a hip hop
you
baby
are.
fan.
Yeah,
but in the
but
words
no.
of Styles P,
Oh,
the
shit.
only
Oh shit.
the only thing
I don't know what
that's
shit
going
was.
to count when you die is what people thought of you.
Can I just share something?
They're not going to care about how much money you kicked out of this shit. They're going to care about what you produce with the money you kicked out of this
Can
shit.
I just share something with you?
Let's go.
I've on some personal shit. My older sister said, "You don't remember what you might have did for them, what you thought of them, but they remember how the fuck you made them. I'm gonna fuck it up. Made them feel or something like that, like to the effect of like, how, to what you saying."
Yeah,
If like we just thought of you or anything of that effect,
Right.
like, no, nigga, you fuck all that other shit. Yo, this nigga made me feel whatever, or this woman made me feel whatever. I was welcomed, or I wasn't, or I was awkward. I wasn't sure.
Yep.
Yo, yeah, like you said, thought of them, but yeah, man.
Trust and believe, bro. What you doing ain't going in vain. Cause it's motherfuckers, and I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's gonna sound fucked up. I don't really give a fuck.
No, ain't about you giving a fuck, right?
I know.
But what I'm gonna say is, and this is a conversation off camera
I
though.
don't really give
It's a
a fuck.
conversation off camera. I'm gonna reach out to a few motherfuckers though, like that I know
I'm saying
that's
that.
gonna feel what you're doing because
No.
as an artist, we need you. It's not many of you out here, bro. I'm gonna tell you though. The only thing, and maybe y'all need to link, but the only thing that's not even here, you're the only thing in this area that's like that. You're the only thing.
That's something Duke told me.
You're the only thing in this area like that, yo. Your shit is not selfish, yo. We need more unselfish
I
niggas,
really
yo.
don't give a fuck.
Your shit not
I'll be
selfish,
honest,
bro.
My homeboy told me that the shit the other night when I did
Keep
the
it like that,
I
yo.
said,
Keep your shit the same, bro.
I'm just saying. It's
Can I ask you a question?
please do.
And now and you doing the interview, all right,
Please
so
do not.
What episode would this be?
I don't even know.
All right, so
Check us out.
good.
Yo, I don't even count. My
Good,
nigga.
good,
I don't
good.
even count.
But
I
what I'ma
don't
tell you
count.
is-
Brother, I don't count.
What I'm gonna tell you is, when you get, if
I
you
don't
ever
count.
count,
I
please
don't-
have me back for episode 999. I
Okay.
would love that. 999, just because it's nines and I'm J9. 999. Because, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like this shit,
Now,
you
yo, now you bringing that up?
you gonna be immortal with this
Time
shit,
out,
bro.
time out, brother. Now you bringing that up?
You gonna have
You about to-
have a star in the Hollywood Walk of
Yo,
Fame. fucking with
now
this
you
shit,
now
bro.
you bringing that up?
I'm telling
You
you.
about to make me go somewhere that people gonna think I'm self-absorbed, and I don't really want to go there.
No, I mean, you know what? the
I
thing-
don't think I want to talk about it.
Let me tell you what thing, right?
I'm just being
Because we
honest
talking
with you.
about hip hop though, right?
Yes, we are.
All right, so we talking about hip hop. So I watched the award ceremony one time. This wasn't this year, but it was one time.
I didn't watch the one yesterday either.
Everybody was talking about that shit, but I'm gonna tell you, I
I didn't watch it either.
watched a clip, right, with Snoop
Cause
Dogg.
niggas be paying for shit. All right, I'm listening.
Shout out to the Dove Paul.
Mm.
Snoop say, let me tell you what Snoop say. He said, you know what? Everybody want me to get up here and thank everybody that helped me. And I do thank y'all. But you know what?
I'ma thank
My
me.
motherfucking self. You seen that shit, bro?
No, that's when he got his shit
you
on the
seen
Hollywood
that
Walk
shit,
of Fame.
Yeah, you seen that
He
shit.
said,
I'ma
"I'ma
thank
thank
me.
me."
There you go, bro. Start thanking me.
It wasn't that wasn't even the war show, nigga. That's when he got his
Right, so,
Hollywood.
yeah, that's
shit
what
on
it
the
was.
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's what it was. So you know what I'm talking about? Like, I seen that shit. I'm like, yeah, that's some real shit. He said, I'ma thank me. I'ma thank me. Sometimes you gotta thank yourself, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie because
you make me want. You make me. Listen, you make me take. Man, I don't even know, brother. Listen.
But hold on. So because I don't wanna discredit nobody.
No, we ain't
So
got
what
to discredit nobody. But it also, this is what you are. Now you about to make me say it. As they said, this shit was reposted everywhere. Fabulous, who was a wonderful motherfucking MC,
Absolutely.
had a post. Listen, I'll be lying to y'all say I've never listened to a whole Fabulous album. I have not. I'm not gonna lie. But everybody was reposting something he said, and it's the realest shit ever to me as a man. This shit ain't got nothing to do with hip hop. This shit got to do with me personally. Motherfucker said I had to walk away because while you were looking at everything to critique me, I'm gonna fuck it up. All of my imperfections, I was overlooking yours.
Right.
So while you trying to be critical of me, I wasn't doing that to you.
Exactly.
I'm still rocking with you.
That's
And I'm embracing all of your imperfections. But you want to be critical of mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Ooh.
everything happened for a reason. You know, one thing I was tell to certain artists that's really, that take themselves serious, is speak your shit into existence. You know what I mean? Not just speak it because
I believe that.
that's true, but
I'm with that.
take action too. It go hand in hand. You can speak it into existence, but you don't want to like sell yourself short. Take action. Do what you do. Like I said, you know, I'm for the most part.
Damn, it's getting chilly out here.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
A lot of. As far as what I got going on, I don't want to leave nobody out. You know, Tony Day, my man Q from Rich Life. We already brought up Stokey. My brother Peppy. These niggas that you might sit back and you want, and everybody wants certain individuals or want to have certain things, but you do gotta pay attention or appreciate the motherfuckers that give you certain opportunities.
Absolutely.
Like, take those opportunities and run with it. You might not, and not every opportunity ain't gonna be what you think it is, but take it and take advantage or make the best of it. Make the best of any opportunity you got. I don't give a fuck. You might get somewhere, you might, the fact that you might holler at a DJ, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get the DJ to play your record once or twice. That's a good look.
Man.
Record the DJ playing your shit and
Yep.
post it to your fans so your fans can be like, okay, something, do something. But don't think that somebody's supposed to do everything for you. Take initiative.
Please continue. I
mean,
nigga, you ain't lying.
Take some initiative. Yo, be creative, bro. Be creative out here, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that is nobody.
Ain't nobody gonna save you, motherfucker.
Ain't
nobody gonna promote you better than
Yeah,
you.
nobody's coming to save you, yo. Nobody's
And
coming.
if they do, they probably poured a gang of money into you, and that don't mean shit unless they see a return. This is what I've learned. This is what I learned in the early 2000s. I read the book, The Music
You know what's
Business.
weird about what you just said, not to cut you off? They not coming to save you when you want to be saved, though. You think, you know, a nigga come with a record
You ain't
deal.
lying.
A nigga come with a record deal, but it might be more than likely after you 2 months behind in rent.
Brother.
Or 3 months behind in rent.
Brother.
They ain't come and save you before the rent was due.
Yo, please don't get me started, yo. You said the Rough Riders, the DMY.
Yeah.
Nigga, I had an offer from Black Ground Records. This is when Aaliyah was alive. This is when I was rapping.
Crazy. But shit happen for a reason, like that you get.
I'm just saying, nigga, like, yo.
But I'm saying niggas like you get niggas the opportunity to tell these stories. Like,
Yo.
honestly though, it might not be my story, but everybody got a story. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yo, brother, everybody has a story.
Everybody has.
I've seen this shit so personally, yo, where someone I love and care about and that is in my family wrote their story and motherfuckers get so whatever weirded out about it. But it's like, yo, what the fuck did you do to help them in their story? So now you offended.
Yeah. I mean,
that's just one part of it. There's other parts, because everybody can say, well, why didn't you, nigga, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Fuck all that. The deal is done, nigga. The story is where it's at this moment.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. I mean, so,
yo,
as far as back to me,
yeah, but that's what we here for.
Yeah, as far as that shit,
yo,
like, I got cause he mentioned I got several projects.
Yeah, you do.
I got a joint project with Baltimore Bastard called The Commission. That shit hard.
Nigga. Right, you got the commission. Hold on.
I got the commission.
Yeah, you tell us. I'm gonna fuck him up. Please continue.
I got the commission. Like he bought up. I support the love, and that's my.
No, you
project.
got other ones too.
And I got conflict of interest. But I just signed the record deal with Rich Life Entertainment. Shout out to Q.
Word.
Yeah. It's a 4-single deal. For 4 singles, and you know we adjust the contract after that. But the first single coming out of Rich Life Entertainment is Strawberry Henny, like he brought up.
So this is what we wait. Okay, now I get it. Hold up.
Okay.
No mean to interrupt,
Go
but
ahead.
fuck it, I gotta interrupt because when I went to just listen to the song, which I've heard before, and when I went back to listen to it today, that shit was gone
Gone. Yeah.
because of what you're saying.
Because of what I'm saying.
Now we got a deal. We gotta pull this back
Yeah.
because there are other
Entities involved.
there you go. Okay. Wonderful, brother. Okay. And anybody that knows Strawberry Henny is beautiful. I'm gonna say this in the double entendre. Brother, you always take your music and implant it in your posts.
Right.
Besides just letting people hear it, it's the double entendre of the Strawberry Henny, because besides just the drink, and he got it as a song. This is the double entendre.
And the thing
Does
is,
that make any sense?
it makes all the sense
I don't
in the
know.
world.
I'm dumb.
It makes all the sense in the world. What I would say is, it's
Just
a
saying.
double entendre, but what I would say is, back to what I was saying about the music business, like, I just, people like familiarity, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so when the big move come about it, all people gonna say is when the big move come with it, is this shit sound familiar, so I can dance to it. I can rock with it.
That's Strawberry Henny.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
So it's more about me doing that, just to give people familiarity, because I just never know which record is gonna be the record. So I want them to be just engaged already before it go where, hopefully some of them records can go. But outside of that, like, I just believe, like, what the fuck, like, them niggas, any other artist in another city or state, y'all my competition. My competition not.
Now that's
nobody
real
supporting
MCs. We're all in doing purposes. That's real MC talk.
me. Yeah, did that.
Because if you're a real MC, yeah, it is competition.
Y'all my competition, bro.
And with all due respect, because that's what this hip hop shit about. If you take that shit back to goddamn what's the motherfucker? I'm the COA, whatever the fuck it is. It's always been about being the flyest nigga.
Yeah, this shit is sport to me.
I'm bad.
This shit is
LL
sport.
Cool J. It's always about being the flyest motherfucker.
It's definitely a sport. And if you
And
gonna
you
get
know
this
what?
game, you definitely gotta be have your shit together. Fuck with me. Ask any artist I rap with, they know I'm nice as shit, bro. Like, they know. Like, niggas know.
No,
Niggas know
you
it's
got you got fucking records with a gang of Baltimore motherfuckers,
Yeah.
dog. Moose.
Everybody.
I'm about to fuck the nigga name up. I'm not even about to do it because I'm about to fuck
Shit,
all the
I'll
names up.
help you out.
I'm too god.
I got
Please give it
shit
to
with
us.
that stuff from Moose, President Davo, D-Boy the Dome, Julio Shalom.
Yeah.
I got shit with Tater G, Tay Money 410. I got shit with let's keep it going.
DJ
My
Duke.
Duke. I mean, Duke basically hosted Conflict Interest. Duke all over. He's the host of Conflict Interest. Shit, I mean, I don't want to leave nobody out, bro.
Brother.
Cakey the artist, shout out Shorty, Scooby Doo with it, dude.
I'ma say, yo, if you go after this interview,
Dyke God, you know where we at. We
Yo.
got hits after hits.
yo, in the description, I already did this shit. I already got the description set up for when you go below the fucking YouTube, nigga, you just hit your Google, because this brother has a Google.
Yeah.
And hit the Google and it's gonna send you on however you listen to the music.
Yeah, it's gonna tighten you up.
Right?
It's gonna have you nice
Yo.
and tight. You ain't gonna, that
Right.
shit ain't gonna have you going wrong. You ain't gonna be like, yo, I can't find
You
nothing.
know,
It's all there for you.
it's there.
It's all there
It's
for
there,
you.
brother. It's there, brother.
So, you know, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I appreciate it. I mean, I can't wait to, you know, to get another, like I said, I mean, whenever you lock and load, I can't wait to get back in here. We can talk about
Brother,
some updated shit.
I don't even count episodes, but
That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing because you're not even, you know, you're not.
it's gonna sound. My wife ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna say never count. I don't know my body count. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know the body count, nigga. I just do what I do,
Real
and
shit though.
I'm
I
just
agree.
saying, like, and to me, this
Well, what
all
I'ma
due
say
respect,
is,
ain't
though-
no different.
All right, so
Like,
what I'm gonna tell you is, right,
I'm just
whether
saying,
you
like,
disclose it to the world, however you disclose it to the world, I will go back and count it, bro, because you can need something to celebrate, bro. You get to your 1,000th episode.
if you look on there, it'll tell you how many videos I done put out.
That's
But
true.
sometimes I chop it up and whatever.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, you want to make it, you know, because you deserve that. Like, don't. What I would say is we can't take away from what's really going on, like the reality of it. The reality of it is, right, while you working right now, a nigga sleeping. A nigga bullshitting. We not about to do that. Like, you gonna get your flowers, bro. Like, it's no question. Like, I mean, you see how I roll. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if we was supposed to been do this and in between, you was doing what you doing, and I'm like, I'm supporting it because it's what I love.
Well, hey,
like,
bro.
you bringing something to the game that I love. I don't even have to see your face. Like, your face is irrelevant. You're bringing content that I love. You could be, but it's just like, keep doing it. Like, we love it.
And at the same time, yo, we all in Baltimore, yo.
I love it.
I've done my best to get with whoever I can, and people do to make their choices and their decisions with this. And some of them ain't artists. All right. But, brother, thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Once again, because, yo,
This is a privilege. I'm a hip hop's biggest fan,
Brother.
bro. Your man
my-
J9, hip hop's biggest fan. We out here.
hey man, we out the Wizards. We supposed to been in the inside, but the inside so jumping, we had to come outside. I'ma just say that. That's why we out here in my trunk of my car, cause the inside so jumping. Like,
It's definitely.
and shout out to them for that. And I was telling them, I was like, nigga,
We out here.
I think this shit gonna be crazy. I don't know. This gonna work. But, bro,
Definitely appreciate it, bro.
nothing but more maximum supreme success to you and yours, yo.
We successful together, bro. Can't wait to interview too. We out here.
Yo, this shit is remarkable, yo.
It is remarkable.
I'm very thankful
We got
for your
the
time. I know we've been sitting out this bitch for at least 2 hours. Cause
just
was
shot the video to motion. We just shot the video to
please get busy on all that.
Yeah, me and Dyke God just shot the video to motion. Me and Charlie just shot the video to the record we got. Plenty of other videos coming up. Holding it down. Cole 17, Pennsylvania Avenue, 867. We out here. The Stokey Project, Rich Life Entertainment, HMG. Fuck with us.